Hi there, I've just finished printing this out. That screws on there. What basically is for holding one of these. Well, each one you print out can hold one of these sort of spools of solder. I'll just give you the measurement of that so you get an idea. It is 55, say, by, well, we'll call it 30. Okay. Now this basically comes out from below. So once the thread, this print didn't come out all that well actually, it's got some curves on it and such like. I've had some problems with my printer recently, but it works okay. It threads in here, so we get the light just right. It's awkward. So I'll thread that if I can. This is the thinner solder I've got. This is 0.5. That's 1mm. You get different. This is multi-core. It's okay. Bit awkward to thread this, especially on camera. Let me try and get in. So straight at first. I've come at a bit of an angle. Am I getting this in? Yep, there we are. Pull a bit out. Keep holding that and wrap this round a bit. Loose that. Make sure it is within the sort of sides of the spool. Pop the side on. Turn it backwards first. Don't push too hard. And screw it on. So the opening there is so you can get a look at how much solder is left and make sure there is spool, like solder still left on the spool, and you can look at the sides and see what type of solder it is. This also cuts out the use of plastic. Now I need to hold this when I'm pulling it out, but as you see I can pull it out reasonably. So I'm using Octoprint here and doing a screen capture. Let you watch this a few seconds. Right, this is the second iteration. I made the threads sort of a bit wider, I don't know how you describe them, so it's a bit easier to put on. Sometimes you can almost push it on actually and then just give the twist, but generally I would say do it backwards first and then screw it on. I made this base a little bit like wider so that if you pull out quite a bit you can wrap it around the base, because one problem with this is it's hard to like rewind it without opening it. As I say, it's got an opening here so that you can see how much solder is left. That works fine. And with the openings in, it saves plastic but also allows you to see, you know, the solder type you've got in. I'll be able to look round. I've got some slight indents in to help you grip. So as I say, if you pulled out too much, you can wrap it around the base. Like there, just to demonstrate, I've pulled out quite a lot. Wouldn't normally pull out that much. So this is mainly to protect the solder when it's put in a tool bag. That's what I made it for. If you're pulling the solder out, you are going to have to hold this like spool container because it will slide about on the base. Generally speaking, like this. Unless you maybe put some rubber grip or something on there, don't know. Lid sort of unscrews. This is 1mm solder. So I'll just talk about this hole here. It is at quite a steepish angle. I'll put this 2mm drill in, which I drilled it out with. You can see the angle there. Quite a steepish angle, so I would say drill this out by using a hand drill, especially at the beginning. Get it on there. You can, if you go very lightly, you can almost feel the hole because it is printed with a hole. But that tends to close up a lot when, well, on my print it does. I'll just show that from the back so you can see it from the back as well. You can see it's quite a steepish angle going in there compared with the base there. The hole is drilled, in my case, to 2mm. You can probably drill it a little bit bigger if you have. This is 1mm solder. I have some 0.5mm solder here. I'll just show you threading this. So get a piece that's pretty straight. And then you want to be near the top of this sort of notch here. Type thing. Trying to get this in all in the camera, it's very difficult. Push up, and then it comes out not too bad threading there. Wrap. If you've got some off the spool, wrap that round. Make sure it's going, not coming off the spool, and then you can pull it out. As I say, you're going to have to hold the holder. So this is 0.5, as you see the solder on there. That comes out okay. Not too bad. If that gripped a bit more it would be better, but probably hold that. But the main reason is I can, well, when this is like wrapped round a bit, if you pulled out too much, you stick it in a tool bag and it's not going to get all coming off the spool and get all tangled up. I would say leave a little bit here so you can unwind it off of here. So there you are. Forgot to say, did I say that the indents in here to help you grip? Just small indents on each side, on the lid and the body. And as I say, you can see what type of solder it is through the side, but that helps save plastic as well. Saves filament.